Haben Zemo began excavating beneath this castle even as it was constructed. Simultaneously, he oversaw the architectural innovations that, even then, reflected the brilliance of our line. But he would not live to see his quest reach fruition. That honor fell to the third Baron, Hela Zemo. It was he who found the sleeper. But the journey was not ended. It was only beginning. It appears the massive size of the sleeper, along with its highly advanced technology, confounded Hela Zemo. He could not determine how to fully excavate the sleeper without undermining and collapsing the mountain itself. But like all of our line, he would not accept defeat. He began analyzing the sleeper's makeup in search of a solution to its own confinement. Many secrets were unlocked by careful examination of the sleeper's technology. These, along with our meticulously bred genius, of course, enabled numerous advancements by subsequent Barons Zemo. Innovations that allowed excavation to proceed, albeit slowly. But it is I, the 12th and greatest of us all, who will finally achieve the victory denied my ancestors. It is I who will at last wake the sleeper. What are the sleeper's origins? Does it hail from the stars, from a distant future or some antediluvian past? Is it an artifact of long-forgotten gods? These questions are intriguing, but secondary to the matter of how the sleeper will affect the future. The past has seen a proud line of Barons Zemo. But for tomorrow, I must confess, Emperor Zemo has a certain poetry to it. I am...
Security codes for access doors have been updated. Stand by and take note. Access to the service lift is now as follows. Alpha, Delta, 4, 4, Delta.
Home run. Better than I hoped for. That should do it.
The obvious place to begin is with the common foot soldier. Small genetic alterations make them more resilient. But the true breakthrough is a faster synaptic response between the eye and the brain. These men are capable of acquiring a target and firing with 100% accuracy 3 times more quickly than the average human. This increase in combat speed allows for them to be outfitted with both close and long-range ballistic weaponry. Security personnel are equipped with light armor and a shotgun for close-range skirmishing. Snipers forego armor for a long-range eye-mounted scope and a high-powered semi-automatic rifle. These enhancements to conventional troop warfare represent a mere stepping stone towards far more ambitious plans. Still, one must begin somewhere.
This is Captain Rogers to HQ. Do you read?
We read you, Cap. What's your status?
I took out a second gun. Now I've entered what looks like a barracks area. Be advised, I still have one last cannon to neutralize.
Long-range guns need open vistas to be effective. They probably got it installed on something tall. Based on what we know of the layout, I'd put my money on the roof of the estate building.
Copy. I'll head in that direction and try to create some diversions along the way.
Good thinking. If we can distract them and damage their supply chain at the same time, so much the better. Over and out.
Find him! Safety's off. Fire on sight.
I feel the hands of my illustrious ancestors at work in what happened today. I have been contacted by a man who shares my vision, if not my noble heritage. He calls himself the Red Skull, an overly theatrical title to my tastes, but I must admit the resources at his disposal are impressive indeed. I have agreed to meet with him. This evening I received the Red Skull in the ballroom. I fear the splendor of the setting was wasted on the man. He appears single-minded in his focus on conquest and the acquisition of power. Still, these are desirable traits, and he clearly possesses the intelligence to recognize my importance in the success of his plans. I have agreed to future meetings. An alliance may prove mutually beneficial.